Throw him in. He's the captain. He only can help your team. He's not going to make it worse.
They had to replace cartilage in his knee. It's just not intelligent. But Derek, we do have to get into the second question.
Yes.
You push this one off.
Yes.
It's NHL.
Yes.
With news of Gabriel Landeskog officially coming back to the Colorado Avalanche after his major injury, should Colorado allow him to play in the playoffs, or should they have him wait till next season? Thank you for the question, buddy. I think this is extremely prevalent now that we are entering the playoffs and now that the Colorado Avalanche terminated Landeskog's contract with their AHL affiliated team, so he has joined the team officially. Derek, I'm going to let you start off with this one. Do you think the Colorado Avalanche should allow Landeskog to play in the playoffs at all? Or maybe game 1, maybe game 3? What are you thinking here?
See, it's tough because his injury that he's coming back from is a hard injury. He's been out for 2 years. The injury, I'm not like, this is not like me throwing a shot at anyone, but I call this the Lonzo Ball injury. Because this is the closest thing I could get to it. It's pretty much the same exact injury to where he pretty much had to get his whole knee replaced. It's very, very tough for hockey players because you're skating. You're constantly bending you're constantly bending your knees. You're constantly skating. You obviously need conditioning from all that. It's huge. The NBA is completely different because you're NBA, you could be out for like 20 minutes and then come back in for 10 minutes. NHL, it's constant on the ice, on the ice, on the ice, off the ice, on the ice, off the ice. But he is Colorado's captain. At the end of the day, how I see it is this. If I'm the captain, if I think I'm suitable enough to play, I'm going to play. I do think he's going to play the first series. Even though, do I think he should? I think depending on how the series is going, honestly. If it's close, fuck it. Throw him in. He's the captain. He only can help your team. He's not going to make him worse. If it's not, if say you're potentially up 3-1, fuck it. Don't play him. Send him out and start him next series when you need him in the second round.
I get that point of view. I'm going to go the complete opposite route. I think it is moronic, idiotic, stupid, downright just hurtful if the Colorado Avalanche play him. And I'm going to give you some reasons why.
Let me hear this.
One, first and foremost, man, God, for the love of God, this guy has not played in an NHL game since 2022.
2 years.
2 years, Derek. 2 full years of not skating in NHL action. That is a long fucking time. That is a long time, Derek, especially for an injury of this caliber, for everything you just described, right? He basically had an entire knee replacement. They had to replace cartilage in his knee. That is not a light surgery. That's not something you take lightly. 2 full years of missing NHL action. Number 2, why in God's name would you put him into the playoffs as his first NHL action? The playoffs are faster. The playoffs are tougher. The playoffs are more physical. This guy, God forbid, he's one hit, one wrong turn away from his career ending. That's just the truth. I don't care if he's been out 2 full years and you say he got all the rest he needed. He's been practicing, he played in the NHL. That has nothing, zero, nada to do with the NHL playoffs, especially against the Dallas Stars team who you know is going to be hitting every chance they get, and you know they're going to go after him whether they say it or not. That's just the fact. I get he's the captain. I do. I completely understand it, right? But you got to this point without your captain. You did. Just him being in the locker room, just him being fully, maybe even fully dressed, right, is going to give your team a boost. You don't need him out there to play. There is no reason in this type of caliber playoffs where if your role, your path to the Stanley Cup is going to be through the Dallas Stars, the Winnipeg Jets, the Vegas Knights, the fucking Edmonton Oilers, the Los Angeles Kings, the playoffs are hell. This guy quite literally is one hit in the playoffs away from his entire career over, and then Colorado fans are going to want to kill themselves, win or lose. There is no reason whatsoever from his point of view or from an organization's point of view to put him in game. I'm sorry, there's just not. Colorado fans can feel differently because they're only thinking with emotion right now. That's all. You have to when a guy's career is on the line, with an injury of this caliber is on the line, you have to think smart. If everything goes well, if everything moves well throughout the offseason, yes, you can start him then to begin the next year. I just don't think it's a good idea to push him right back into the playoffs. It's just not intelligent.
I can't. I understand completely what you're saying, because you are 100% right that the pace and all this comes into play. Regular season is different than postseason. It's just like, obviously, like, this is, I don't know. It's just how I see it is this. 2 years have gone by. You are 100% right. 2 years is a long fucking time to not play in an NHL game. And him just playing his first 2 AHL game, and he says, I'm good. Pretty much. He's like, I'm good. I'm ready to play with the big dogs. Because I have a side question for you. Do you think that if he does play, it hurts Colorado more than it helps them?
I do. I genuinely do. I think just based on performance, from all the reasons we just said, right? The playoffs is a whole different animal. Everybody's faster. Everybody's more physical in the playoffs. This is a guy who has not had NHL game time action in 2 years. There is no way you're going to put him right back in the lineup and he's going to play 15 minutes a night and he's just going to, be like he left, like nothing happened. He's going to be slower. He's going to be a little bit more cautious when taking turns around the bend. He's going to maybe be a little bit slower going back on defense on 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s. This is not a time to do experiments. He would actually hurt them at this point in the year. Now, if you tell me if he was ready 15 games ago and he played 15 regular season games, we're having a whole different conversation right now. Whole different conversation. But I just can't justify you putting this guy, no matter how good he is, no matter how much heart he has, no matter how well Colorado fans love him, you can't justify to me putting him into the playoffs in this situation. You can't.
That's fair. I think, like, at this one, good question, Gustavo, it's very opinion based. It's just honestly, like, based off of, like, if you think, hey, should you risk it and start him? Who he is your captain, he is one of the best players on your team when he's healthy. Or do you save the guy's career and have him wait out until next year and start in the regular season?
Yeah.
I think it's tough.
Give him a whole nother offseason to recoup to be 100%.
But hey, for all you know, he could come into this game, score 2 goals and an assist.
There's no way. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Unless he's quite literally been fine for the last 2 months and they've really just taken it slow for the playoffs,
which is very possible.
But I haven't seen any indication of that. This guy has played 2 HL games, Derek.
Yeah.
And he says he's good to go. But
I wonder if he scored in these AHL games.
I'm sorry. I just don't see it. That's just me. I could be horribly wrong. I hope the best for him. I hope if he does play, he fucking kills it. I just can't see it happening.